Biology is ultimately the study of life, and life in all its forms can be characterised by several key biological processes, including the ability to move, to grow, to reproduce, and to sense changes that are happening in the world around us. Life is exceptionally varied, and each type of living organism, from simple bacteria to man, has evolved to take advantage of different chemical pathways to achieve these processes. As part of their studies, biologists seek to define and understand these pathways, how living things are able to obtain energy from food, what fundamental changes occur in disease, how animals can perceive colour, touch and taste. To have a full understanding, we have to look inside the cells, at the variety of molecules that make them up, and understand how each molecule is formed, and how they interact with each other to facilitate the processes that form the foundation of life. Whether an organism will live or die is determined by these biological processes, and developing a thorough understanding of their chemical basis is crucial to furthering knowledge in the biological sciences.
Understanding chemistry is essentially an understanding of the makeup of the world around us. Chemists study matter, how atoms connect through chemical bonds to form molecular structures, how these structures determine a molecule's properties and behavior, and what chemical reactions it can undergo. Molecules that make up living and non-living things reveal an endless diversity, from the simple inorganic water molecule to large and complex organic macromolecules such as proteins. Defining chemical composition of these molecules allows us to predict their properties and how their chemical behavior changes with regard to their environment, for example, through temperature or pressure differences. Physical chemistry can describe natural chemical reactions which break molecules down into their constituent atoms, and how these atoms can then react to form new substances with unique structures and properties. Chemistry is at the heart of the production of cleaner fuels, the fabrication of new improved materials, and the design and development of new drugs. So you will not be surprised to see chemical principles have become equally important in describing biological systems.
By combining practical techniques from both the fields of chemistry and biology, biochemists like myself, Fraser, and the other people that you will meet throughout this course, we're able to assess how molecules work in biological environments. They determine the structures of the molecules that make up cells, define their functions, predict how they are formed, and how they will react, and explain how these reactions can sustain or harm life.
Many key disciplines within chemistry can contribute to an understanding of how biological processes take place. The most important molecules of life, such as DNA, proteins, and carbohydrates, are composed of carbon-based building blocks, so an appreciation of organic chemistry aids the understanding of their structure, formation, and reactions. The roles of various inorganic molecules within the body are of equal importance. Calcium ions are essential for muscle contraction, while compounds containing iron and sulfur atoms are vital for respiration. Studies of how the various molecules interact and combine to achieve cellular function have been aided greatly by many physical chemistry techniques.
As you will see throughout this course, the combination of biological and chemical methods in research has made huge strides in advancing biotechnology and providing solutions to a long list of biological challenges. From developing new, effective drugs for the treatment of diseases, to creating new tools for diagnostics, developing multivitamins and minerals to promote good nutrition, and producing chemicals that maximize the growth and yields of crops in agriculture. Biochemists have had input to all of these advances, and we will, no doubt, continue to play important roles in the future.